We start out on the baseball diamond at Fort Recovery as the Indians host the T-Birds. Starting things off, this was a pitching battle between Fort Recovery's Alex Dews and LCC's Billy Burke early on. As Dews gets it going with a few Ks of his own, Burke matches that effort with a couple strikeouts as the fastball was working early on. Now on to the bottom of the third. Bases loaded and home team up 1-0. Daniel Patch looking to add on as he sends a fly ball to center field for a sacrifice fly. That'll bring home Landon Post for the Indians. They'll go up 2-0. Now right after that, Fort Recovery with the double steal, but the throw to third is no good. LCC throws that away. Caden Grices gets up. He'll slide in there. He'll score home 3-0. Home team. Now Fort Recovery going to add 5 more in the bottom of the 6th. They cruise to an 8-2 victory. They'll play New Bremen on Thursday at 5. We have a homecoming in Defiance 2005 Bulldog grad John Neese, who pitched in the majors for the Mets and Pirates, was in the house to throw out the first pitch prior to the Dogs game versus Oregon Clay. We're scoreless in the first. David Jimenez sends his ball past the second baseman and into left. That'll bring home Aiden Kessling. The Bulldogs lead 1-0. Now Breslin Zipful gets a start for the Bulldogs, and in the top of the second, he rings up 3 Clay batters. Defiance still leads by 1. Now Zipful is up at the bat in the second. He will contribute to his own cause. He sends a flare to center field. It finds the outfield grass. Christian Conley scores. Defiance now leads 2-0. To the fourth we go. Defiance trails 4-2 as Khalil Ligon is on a relief. He gets the K. The Bulldogs come back to win 8-7. That makes 800 career wins for Coach Held, just the second coach in OHSAA history to do so. Well, normally home team is the Wild Kittens. However, at bat this afternoon, it was Wayne Trace Raiders, hosts the number 4 team in D3, the Fairview Apaches. Top 1 Fairview, Allison Rhodes splits the gap, and she cruises in for the stand-up double. And that would get things started for Fairview as they played small ball to move her over. A couple batters later, wild pitch goes past the catcher there. Apache's up 1-0. Top 2 Fairview looking for more with a runner on third. However, Reagan McCarvey gets a swinging strikeout and cancels the threat. Bottom frame, though, would be matched by Paige Rosica. She gets back-to-back Ks to end the inning. Top 3, McGarvey at it again with another strikeout, and she would keep her team in this one, but same inning, however, Gracie Brown gets a hold to one, sends it over the center fielder's head, all the way to the wall, and coming all the way around from first to third there is Rhodes, who comes in without a throw, making it 2-0. They would go on to win 4-0. They'll play the winner of the next matchup at 5 Thursday at Bath. Game 2 at Bath between the Coldwater Cavaliers and the Van Buren Black Knights. Bottom 5, no score, and a pitcher's duel with a runner on third. Kayla Fisher grounds into her fielder's choice at first base. That's enough to bring in Ashley Dietrich from third, 1-0 Black Knights. A couple batters later, a tough grounder, but Kennedy Voskuhl with the great play as she fires it home for the out. Heads up play that keeps it 1-0. Cavs turn now in the top of the 6th, down 1-0 with 2 outs and a runner on third. A pass ball gets to the backstop, allowing Rachel Schroyer to come in to score. We are all tied at 1 apiece. Top 7 now tied at 1. And Madison Martin is locked in as she gets back-to-back strikeouts. She finished with 7 on the day. Bottom of the 7th now, Avery Weimer with a screamer to first. However, Jordan Hemmelgarn with the snag, flexing the leather in the infield. But the next batter, Isabel Miller. She slaps a sharp single to left field, get on base, and she'll set the table for the Van Buren offense. 3 batters later, Jackson Hill to dish with a runner on third. She calls it a night with a walk-off single past the second baseman. Van Buren with a 2-1 thriller. They move on to play Fairview on Thursday at 5 p.m. at Bath.